Oh shit! Y'all gotta come up. I gotta tell somebody this.
Sorry, here we go. Match starting.
Oh, my bad.
Alright. We got Crimson rocking Nagato and Itachi.
What?
In Crimson, having seen all of Kepler's matches so far and having not had to play him, I expect that he probably knows most of Kepler's tricks. Yeah, being able to jump in the air, just keep above that Hanabi is very important. Waiting out the Hinata jutsu and using Itachi to just tack on damage at the end of combos. Nagato doing a lot of damage, catching the Neji assist. And here we go, the Nagato Infinite, and he does a lot of damage.
Wait, he's already almost dead. What happened?
Nagato does a ridiculous amount of damage.
He didn't even use a super move.
Yeah. Yeah, Nagato being able to jump, most characters being able to jump cancel in the middle of their combo. A very skill heavy. This is actually a heavier skill game than most people realize. That Nagato super just gonna move towards Kepler for a while, buy some time for Crimson to charge up.
I was gonna say, he's just letting him charge up the Chakra.
Very impressive. The Itachi Matarasu following Kepler around, keeping him unable to do anything. Yeah, Crimson looking very dominating this first round so far. Yeah.
He did like 1 damage.
Took almost no damage from Kepler that entire time. Expertly avoided Hanabi and Edgy assist. We'll see how.
Now they got the impressive music in the background.
See how Kepler chooses is able to adapt to this playstyle. Where you?
Let's see what's happening now.
So yeah, Crimson once again still not having taken any damage this game, keeping the pressure on Kepler, not allowing him to get much, and staying out only of the Hanabi is very skilled. Avoiding the Neji assist. Not really falling for any of these traps. Hanabi and Neji do very good against opponents that are very aggressive. Crimson seemingly being able to stay patient and wait out.
Oh no, they're playing a song.
Doing the Nagato super, buying himself some time, calling Itachi aside. There's plenty of time to get subs back. And there's the guard break. This is gonna do a lot of damage, guys. Check this shit out. Oh, he drops it.
It already did so much.
Combo scaling is very strange in this game. The beginning of combos tend to do a lot more than the enders. So if you can loop the beginning of combos, then massive damage usually.
True. Right now,
and cinematic hits increase substitution gauge. So if you don't go into the cinematic ending, then your sub gauge comes back slow. Your opponent's sub gauge comes back slow. So it's very advantageous for characters like Nagato who can just loop the beginning. Oh, catching him with the guard break, and this is going to do a lot of damage. It's going to bring him right to the end, the edge of his health bar. Planetary devastation. Ashura path shoots the laser gun. He cannot do that in canon. So many of the things in this game are non-canon.
I didn't know he had a laser gun in his arm.
The laser gun part. No, the laser gun part is the canon. He just has never shown the ability to do it. Like one of the passive hits. Wow, shooting out both planetary devastations, buying himself some time to get his subs back. This is looks like a very dominant game from Crimson. Making sure to take his time, not fall into any traps of being over aggressive.
Oh!
Caught, but Itachi assist is enough.
The classic.
Yeah.
Itachi assist has got your back.
Yeah, the thing that I like about how the Nagato player is playing, Crimson, he's using Itachi while he's in midair, which is giving Itachi enough time to actually just let out the move, and as soon as the opponent lands, they gotta deal with that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Itachi assist will only burst up, I believe, if it hits the opponent while they're on the ground. So Crimson again using planetary devastation to really just control the flow of this game.
He's trying to use spacing to his advantage at this point. Because he can attack from every distance.
Yeah, making sure to just pressure Kepler this entire time. Slowly deal damage to his guard. Your guard does eventually break if you take too much damage, and it regenerates rather slowly. Jumping out of his combo to avoid getting hit by the Hanabi assist.
Right now, he's trying to read him in each of his movements. He's trying to play at all distances, which Kepler is not really used to at the moment, since this is his first go-around game. Right now, spacing is what's literally causing it harder.
Again,
for him.
going for planetary devastation is generally just keeping Kepler away, keeping him from being able to fight up close, which is what this team's specialty is. Again, like I was saying last match, Hinata not generally seen as a very high tier character, but with these 2 assists, she's able to just get in. But against Crimson's playstyle right now, it's very hard to get in, even with Hanabi and Neji backing her up.
Yeah, because Kepler's having a hard time even reaching the opponent at this point.
Exactly, gets him with the grab.
He stole his soul. Damn.
Grabs him again out of the Itachi.
Because right now,
assist.
Crimson is...
almost. Wow, grabs him with the end of the active frames.
Oh,
Almost. That was it.
Crimson's just trying to keep him at a distance and having him approach whenever he wants to.
I believe in one of the Storm games that was in fact an infinite. You could infinitely grab someone.
Can you tech grabs?
No.
So you just meaty grab?
Yeah, there's no grab teching in this game.
Great.
And a lot of grabs hit way later than it looks like they do. And in places that it looks like they should not.
We saw that with what I assume was Sasuke's grab earlier.
Sasuke's grab
was
after
great.
he already stands back up.
Yeah, that was great.
The electricity hitting Ino and causing her to be grabbed.
It's similar to like certain Smash Bros. Like attacks, like Link's Nair, which is literally a kick that stays active frames.
After, yeah.
Yes.
And wow, another dominant round from Crimson, but taking it so slow. That's generally the best. That seems to be the best way to play against his playstyle, as long as he doesn't get too impatient. I will say that round was closer than either of the first 2 rounds, so Kepler does seemingly being able to adapt, but it might not be fast enough.
He's gonna have to go Super Saiyan for this one. Oh, okay.
Kepler really focusing up right now, but it's just seemingly not enough. Crimson just stonewalling him this entire game. Just making sure to stay in the air. If you're, as long as you manage to stay in the air against Hanabi and Neji, they're much less threatening. But Nagato is very good at staying in the air with his air jutsu, almighty push, and with Itachi assist keeping Kepler locked down.
What Kepler needs to do is like move forward after seeing that move, and then most likely moving around it with like the dodge.
The problem is that Nagato's ultimate jutsu. The range of it isn't the small orb; it's the gravity field around it.
Oh.
So if you're able to, so if you can see, if he does it again,
now
the move is much bigger than it looks, and several moves in this game are much bigger than they look. One of the benefits and downsides of it being an arena game. Now, if Crimson can manage to catch Kepler here with no assist, with no substitution, he is absolutely dead here. And wow, 2-0 so far for Crimson.
He's got one more try. He's gonna have to win.
Clever having to win 3 games in a row.
3 games in a row.
And so far it's seeming very, very unlikely. That Crimson's just seeming very, very solid. Definitely on his A game right now. Switching to Hanabi immediately, an interesting choice. But depending on what his Hinata assist is, this may work out, as Hinata's air palm assist should actually provide him a ranged option to combat. But going for Hanabi style rotation, not as good while she's in the main slot, but if you can switch out to another character, say Planetary Devastation the entire
that
is way bigger than it looks.
He swaps out characters.
Switching to Itachi.
So he can't adapt to his fighting style already.
Crimson absolutely knows about the Itachi down combo. Crimson absolutely knows about the Itachi down combo. If he can catch Kepler with only 1 or 2 substitutions, he can absolutely delete his health bar. It's so crazy. Like, you guys, I hope you managed to pull it off. It looks so insane. Hinata assist does seem to be the protective assist, so that does do a lot of block stun. But let's see.
Oh, Itachi's got a freaking substitution.
No substitutions on Crimson's side, but he's just gonna relax and play patiently the way he has this entire time. Itachi not as good as Nagato at regenerating his substitution gauge, but still seemingly very good at it still. A very solid character. And he does manage to get his back before Kepler catches him. And he does break his guard though. Very unfortunate. He takes 2 on the super, misses. He cancels it too early into the combo, so the detection system does not count it as a cancel into the move.
Oh shit!
And the secret technique substitution. Very niche ability. But
It actually, wait, it didn't even hit him. It hit his partner.
So the secret technique substitution, Nagato, essentially, if you were to get hit by one, then your teammate will jump in and take it for you, and you just don't take any damage.
He's got no subs now, and he's in a
No subs down. And it will take much longer for Nagato to come back, but he does manage to get. He's just gonna tag him and then move back. Looking to Crimson looking to finish this with the ultimate jutsu, it seems. Finish it in style. I respect that a lot. Nagato is finally back. Sure attack distance, very fast projectile, pierces through a lot of other projectiles in the game. Seemingly trying to bait Kepler. Oh, looking for a finish with a grab, and that will be round 1.
I like how he's not playing the substitution game with Kepler. He kind of just takes the sub and then backs off because he just wants him to waste his resources.
Yeah, as long as he does that. And without chakra, you are very, very limited without chakra in this game. Just like in the show, if you run out of chakra, you're pretty kaput. You're probably done. Probably done for.
The animation still.
The Itachi down assist, definitely the best down assist in the game, by the way.
Yeah.
He says in grand finals.
Oh, he's taking in the idea that, like, most people try to be
No, he's
very.
about to break his guard.
Guard very close to breaking, but
Yeah, I think he had to stop blocking.
Yeah, he definitely had to do that. What I'm noticing is that Crimson noticed from every other match.
and there it is, guard's broken. And this is going to be a solid amount of damage, but since Crimson's just content to take this for now, having Kepler waste his resources means that he can't really engage in substitution battles, and yet keeping him at low chakra, very important. Itachi's down combo once again being very, very strong, getting the knockdown with Nagato, and there it is. The Susanoo Awakening. This is very, very strong.
Kepler doesn't know how to deal with this. This was like his biggest weakness so far in the
Kepler
bracket.
has no idea how to deal with it aside from just mash supers. He does catch him with the super. Whoa! He does
can't
catch him
even
with the super.
couldn't even
Can't
see
see
him.
anything. This will kill, but now, I mean, even if Kepler wins this round, if Kepler wins this next round, that's still
At least he got some.
games.
At least he got some points on the board.
Yo, this is like.
Yeah, Crimson's still looking very solid. Back to Nagato. I took a break to stop playing Itachi. Itachi definitely the weaker of these two characters, specifically at combating this playstyle. But
Yeah.
Crimson very content playing both
Oh, he
these
really
characters.
wants that shield.
Yeah, just taking his time, slowly chipping away at Kepler. This game does have chip damage, and you can die from chip. It's harder. It's very, very much so harder to die from chip. But again, Planetary Devastation just gonna wait him out. As you can see, he's making sure to stay on the opposite side of the ring from him. All right, Kepler here going into Awakening. Let's see how Crimson deals with this. Previously, Henrik was not in. He catches him with Planetary Devastation.
gosh.
And that should be enough to kill.
cinematic
That's
finish?
it.
Yep.
Getting the secret finish screen. And that will be it. Crimson's gonna take it 3-0.
He's stone cold. It's
Well,
not. It's
the thing
nothing
over
to
there-
him.
Well, the thing that we've noticed about
Absolutely
nothing to
excellent game. Good game for both guys.
yes, what I
great
liked about
players.
Crimson is everybody else tried to, like, as soon as they substituted, try to go in for an attack. Crimson just waited.
Yeah, Crimson's patience is absolutely,
All right.
absolutely insane.
Crimson finally put
Fantastic job.
Kepler in his place. He's like, all right, buddy. All right, bro.